Hey everybody!
Hi.
Hey guys,
This is MaJeliv. We're the Vasquez family. I'm Matthew.
I'm Jenny.
I'm Jemmy.
I'm Jose.
And I'm Joshua.
And today we are going to be reacting to the Netflix movie A Man Called Otto. Or rather, it's on Netflix.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix.
A Man
A
Called
movie called Man Called Otto. This movie was recommended to us actually by one of our longtime patrons. So thank you for recommending this movie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we are, yes, this movie intrigued us. Obviously, it has Tom Hanks. We are big fans of Tom Hanks and his work as an actor, as an artist. In this movie, we're kind of shifting gears a little bit. We've been on a little bit of an action movie run. A lot of our movies that we've seen have been, action packed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's definitely different than what we're used to. But I think it's a
Taking
good
it
different,
slow.
diving into different kinds of genres. And
Yeah.
hopefully opening up some good conversations. We have no idea what this movie's about. We've just heard that we have to see it. So we are going to jump into A Man Called Otto. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Hope you guys enjoy our reaction. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, you guys are seeing an edited version of our reaction. If you guys want to watch alongside us and see the uncut reaction of the movie, you guys can do so by checking out our Patreon down below in the link in the description or the scroll up above, or by becoming a member of this channel. And you guys will have access to, again, the uncut watch along of this movie, as well as any future movie reactions that we do in the future, as well as TV shows, episodes, things that we do. So if you're interested in that, you guys can check that out. But besides that, let's jump in to A Man Called Otto. Here we go.
Hey, oh, can I help you with that, sir?
It's the guy from
You think I
Please
don't
Don't
know how to cut
Destroy.
rope?
No.
I agree.
It's so great to see him in something.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, this is so cool.
Oh, hey Taylor.
This is the assistant manager? How old is she? Shouldn't you be in gym class?
Sorry, what did you want?
That's why she's the manager.
Assistant manager, right?
This
Oh,
is-
assistant manager.
Yeah.
But after that interaction, let's give her a promotion. Mark.
Mark Forster directed World War Z, Finding Neverland. What? I'm gonna start walking like that.
With the squeaky shoes.
Yeah,
Dude.
the squeaky shoes. Without the squeaky shoes, it doesn't work.
Everyone's working out.
His back arch.
Yeah, I know, man.
Uh-oh.
Whoa. He's happy about that.
Oh my.
Don't you dare let that little rat dog tell that useless boyfriend of yours to stop scratching his groin in public.
Oh, he's a cat. Be nice.
Always the working man, Tom Hanks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Reminds me of his
Oh, based on the novel and the
Splash. and
Yeah.
film. So yeah, this was based on a novel and another film.
This was based off Broadway.
Off a novel
On
and
a
another
novel.
film.
We're wearing
On
headphones.
A novel.
That's where that came from.
There he is, the big man himself.
What's up?
It's your life. We wanted to,
Celebrate?
Yes. Well, no. Sorry you see it that way. We all had to adjust after the merger.
Full as hell.
We're gonna miss those schedules of yours.
To Otto.
To Otto.
It's not a really good idea to put somebody on a cake.
Okay, Otto. Want a piece of your face?
That's such a real thing to say. You want a piece of your face?
Oh my
I'm not gonna eat the
goodness.
cake anyway.
I'll take a slice.
It's a very,
The cake was more for that.
very bad effort to make him feel better.
No, no, no.
I stay, sir.
Every time you come in here, that means one of the residents came with the white trucks. How come it's always you brown guys? I don't mean that racially.
Whoa, that was cool.
Susan,
Susan.
Good.
Oh. Well, I have been listening to that music for 7 minutes.
I do apologize, Mr. Anderson.
I would like the electricity shut off at this restaurant. Lose 6 days of gas. Then we are done. Idiots.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
What is he gonna? Not why. I mean, I see that, but why? Heck.
No, no. What the hell is he doing? That doesn't mean you can
Go so well, huh? Just give it another try.
Oh my God. No. No, stop. Get out of the How you can make it this far through life without knowing how to back up a trailer. My God, a dog could have done better than that. And an automatic. Okay.
Huh.
Hello. Oh.
Just did it in one shot.
Bye,
thank you. Thank you, sir. That was very nice.
Wow.
You just remembered what he was
Gonna do.
That puts a bump in his road.
Right? What I said.
It's Otto. It's just you don't hear that.
Okay, neighbors.
My goodness.
Un poquito. Okay, you're not. Every word you say.
I like her. She's
Allen Ranch. It's Allen Ranch, right? That's
Honey, trust me.
Sorry.
You want to
Because you have to put this.
you want?
Oh wow. That's
Wow,
delicious.
delicious.
really yummy.
That looks really good.
Isn't she beautiful, son? That's a Chevy engine for you. Dependable. Not enough you can depend. Car. Never work. Found some of the flowers you like. Pink. Maybe not an Allen wrench from one of
Like Alvin. Yeah.
of course. Die and America. Real estate. Like Die in America. It is. Of course.
I suspect you have hypertrophic cardiomyopathy time, but I'm afraid your military prospects end here. Next.
You saw him in the reflection?
What'd you say?
You saw him in the reflection?
Yeah.
Hey, you dropped your book. Yes, you dropped.
Magic of trains.
Yeah.
He was gonna go back home, right? He was gonna go back home.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, I...
Tickets, please.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't heard
Polar
that line
Express.
before.
$1.75.
Oh,
Keep it then.
and now he doesn't have a phone either.
Mm.
Can't get the power back on.
This is not what I was expecting at all.
Nah, man.
Like, at all.
Interesting.
That's interesting. That's funny.
No, are you supposed to...
Uh-oh.
It's new. Even better. You have a good one now, okay?
The rules are here for a reason.
Get out here, you little fucker.
You throw one more rock. That little rat dog of yours.
Prince, I'm gonna kill that piece.
You're not.
Probably full of all sorts of disgusting diseases.
Rocks at you.
Did you hear
Poor cat.
That line was amazing. I don't throw rocks at you, he said.
Mm.
That was awesome.
The family again.
He's done.
The wrench is back. I found one that came in.
Congratulations.
What were my father's favorites?
They're delicious. You're gonna love them.
Yeah.
Won't open.
And you're going to try to open it from the outside.
Right.
Hate to bother you, but we don't have any heat. Could you? Don't do it.
Wasn't being rude.
Oh, it was a misunderstanding.
It wasn't?
Oh. Can't people breathe any of those radiators for her?
No, because you don't breathe radiators. You bleed them. I mean, all of you.
Okay.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you. Párale para allá.
They're so good for writing, man.
Oh,
How did you get it?
cute little cat.
Oh, poor
Go.
cat.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Let go.
Oh my god, his nail stuck.
That'll teach you.
Oh, that poor little cute
Cat.
What?
Does he even know we're here?
Of course he does. Don't let him fool you.
Mm.
He's still in.
I am not staying around to see that happen. I'm leaving.
What are you doing, huh? What are you doing?
He knows what he's going to use the hose for.
Mm-hmm.
Ruben.
Hmm. I'm loving this.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
The cookies? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's no color in the world without you.
Otto.
I feel
You're 15 minutes late.
You like
What are you passionate about, Mr. Way?
Oh.
too much?
The restaurant started clapping.
To the hospital, please. Tommy fell off the ladder and
Up in that imported car.
I don't have a license.
First license?
I have. Por favor, a ver, please, please.
The children.
Oh my goodness.
Baby bear. Mr. Bear says. Where is my baby bear? Where?
Oh, that's unsettling.
Are you there?
What?
See a trick?
Actually,
Could I borrow a coin? Mr. Bear?
No.
nothing.
Abuelo Otto. You got the abuelo title.
Yeah, you do. Clown's fault.
Wow! Well, it came from your ear, sir,
Oh,
so that's a
boy.
huge problem. Calm down.
Clown situation.
You gotta get it back.
Oh my.
Well, because that is a very important quarter.
Oh yeah.
That face.
I'm not smart.
Alvin Wrench.
Alvin Wrench, is he
Oh
coming?
my gosh. Oh god, please not down the stairs, man.
Wow, this story is so complex, man.
Mm.
No.
Mira, mira. And I cannot because I can get the toxo thing.
I'm not good at cats.
Oh my god.
I like him.
I like him too.
Yeah, no, toxo.
I love these characters. It's so beautiful.
Body heat was plenty of body. Used to eat here all the time.
You are.
Aw.
Okay.
It's me the right way. Board of Regents hereby certifies that.
Because if you did,
Me? Now ask me the right way.
Oh no.
Oh.
Stop pulling out your phones.
God's sake!
It's the world we live in today.
Hey! Can you move?
Gosh, dude. Look at me.
Say hello.
Take a breath.
Take my hand.
Take my hand! Take my hand now! Are you out of your mind? You could have been killed. The guy.
Oh my gosh.
Follow us.
It's an irritating.
It's so frustrating, dude.
I would have thrown those phones on the
What's sad is that it's actually like that.
thrown the
People will
phones
just
on the
watch.
tree.
No way.
Hey.
Abby wanted to make a picture of her new neighbor. She wants you to have that. That's you. I'll pay for the gas and everything.
Hey, there you guys are. I've been looking for you everywhere.
What do you think you were doing? Taking him for a walk?
Well, I had to bring him
Oh
back.
my
I'm
gosh.
allergic. So, looks like he's yours now, Otto. Love him.
In the box. In the box.
It's like, are you trying to get in the box or?
It's been harder than I thought to. No, he's
He's adorable.
I have a cat. figure out what to do with you. Then I'll come to you, Sonia. Oh, no, no. You're not taking over my bed. This is your bed. You better sleep outside. Back in the snow? That could be arranged.
Does he have kids?
It does not stop snowing there, does it?
It's probably like, I give up.
Oh.
You're Mr. Anderson, aren't you?
Otto.
Nice to meet you, Otto.
It's almost like he disconnected himself from like everyone he knew.
Okay.
You're still in drive. You got to put it in the
Coming! No, come in.
I can't stand watching one idiot teach another how to drive. Get in. The brake. No, keep the clutch in.
But in the
And
break, I put the...
Oh my
and brake.
god.
And now. Brake. The car is stopped. Don't hit the car. Brake. Yeah. All right. Let go. Brake. It's clutch and brake. You're learning.
That's like me playing Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I almost hit the car. It's like this.
Doesn't matter. It's a hybrid.
Okay, I should go.
No. And give it a little gas. Slowly let out on the clutch. Oh, you're not in gear. Press in on the clutch. Shift. That's all you have to do.
Do this. No, Otto! Otto, no!
She's learning how to drive. Did you not have to learn how to drive?
Oh, calm down, old.
This thing you do. You hear me? Huh?
He's talking in Spanish.
Education and a nitwit. You are holding that family together. Clutch.
Wow.
That was beautiful.
Oh man. Oh man, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Neutral. Brake. Key.
Is that it?
That's it.
My goodness.
That was sensational.
That was incredible.
I love how he said que bueno.
I know.
A little messy.
Swedish eclairs. I want to try those.
A kid named Malcolm. Nita, we're best friends.
Time before, so I got my Allen keys.
And Ruben and I were all alike. About most things. But people
What?
don't change. Be a forest up on that hill. That's why they call it Birchwood. Then they started building up after that. Always saw differences.
Chevy and Ford.
Oh. No.
Yes, a while back. Never found the occasion.
Hey, would you like to see my new car? Sure. It's a new model. Just came out. So, Matty, you gotta change with the time.
There it goes, the friendship.
I
the big question mark.
Yeah.
No, no sean chifladas and learn to share your everything. No se chisme.
I'm not sure about this.
No, hombre, Otto, don't be. Okay, just if you remember, Abby.
I'll be right here. Right. Yeah. You never know.
Be good to Abuelo Otto, please, okay?
What is that?
Oh. Goddamn useless dishwasher.
What?
Throw out the window, but Mom said Daddy said not to open the window.
Cab is that?
Ice.
Ojos.
Oh.
Ojos. Ojos.
Good. I'm badass. He started it.
Did it say what she studied? I couldn't see that part.
I think it's like literature, like English.
Yeah, I think so.
Ay, se quedó dormido. Hey, guys.
How what? You did a good job tonight, Otto. You should pat yourself on the back.
Oh.
How do you do that?
What?
Derailer needs adjusting.
Excuse me. Hi. Anderson?
I love that answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't a yes or a no.
It was, are you sure?
Wow. It's great.
Helping you throw crap onto people's. What kind?
My name is Sherry Kenzie. I'm a social media journalist.
No, I don't.
No, I know.
Hey,
You haven't seen it?
can't people mind their own business?
Because stories like yours are inspired.
Why did he just close her in there?
Social media journalist? What the hell does that even mean?
That was like excellent strategy. Do with some decent food sometimes? No?
Yeah, not bad.
Okay. Okay, don't yell at me.
Me at every turn. The more they babble, the more they drown out the memory of her voice.
Stop right there. You stop that car.
One more word.
Take it easy, Otto. I'm not trying to upset you, but
What do you know about my heart? You prying bastard! Close the gate.
Give me your hand. Baby's really kicking.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
I'm not gonna shoot you.
What was that noise?
The generator.
So Natasha lost the baby too. Natasha got in a wheelchair and lost the baby.
Yeah.
It's an accident.
I'm Malcolm.
Yeah.
Dressed like this.
It's crazy. Good.
His soul of helping.
Hmm?
His soul, his heart to help is keeping him from being selfish.
Yeah.
His selflessness is keeping him from being
The
selfish.
only thing is, in his efforts to get closer to Sonya, she's the one keeping him here.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Some eggs?
I wouldn't say no.
All right.
It's good coffee.
Good coffee.
Hey, Otto, making your rounds. Okay, I'm Jimmy.
Malcolm.
Jimmy?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Otto, if you want to slow down, we can. It's my beef.
It's a cartoon character, that guy.
Yeah.
Chris down.
Oh man.
And basically, Parkinson. Yeah, so last year Chris convinced Anita to give him power of attorney.
Not from Die in America.
What a horrible name for a company.
You have a company?
Die in America.
How do you know about that?
You have it?
Yes.
Get it.
Let me tell you that.
Get it now.
Okay, fine.
Angry.
What does that mean? People like her? What is that? What do you mean? What does that mean? What are you trying to say? Go with me. Get off of me.
That's when they voted me out as head of the Homeowners Association. I wanted to obliterate them.
The cat.
Here comes the villain.
Yeah, the villain.
He's driving a BMW as well.
What you're doing is trying to take my property. I want Ruben to stay here for the rest of his life.
What are you doing? Put that down.
Anita and Ruben are like family to me. I'll take care of them as long as they need.
They're not your family. Their son.
Who told him?
Okay, and who are you?
Social media journalist.
We're streaming live right now.
All right, shift that camera off. You can't.
You told Anita's son Chris that Mr. Anderson over there is something of a local hero. He tells me you know details about his private
We're done.
video.
Get that goddamn camera out of my face.
Force out of your home. Your score can
Fight. They haven't got.
Oh.
This movie's beautiful, man.
Yeah, dude.
Jimmy,
Beautiful movie.
Yeah. Oh, he's a
I
cat.
love the music as well.
family to have people.
Man.
Yes. Yes.
His heart is too big.
Too big.
No, sorry. Perdón. Ay, Otto.
Ay, Otto, espérame.
Oh my gosh, really?
No.
Sin miedo.
Oh man.
It's our friend Otto.
Ah. Oh man.
Okay. No sweat. Abuelo Otto. Okay? Let me show you how this works.
Wow.
The little Marco there. Marisol, Tommy. I told you about them. Oh, well.
Looks good, right?
If you say so.
I love his. You see his jacket.
Yeah.
Emmanuel.
Jimmy, this is your car.
It's the way he talks. I love it.
Want to go for a ride?
Is that a Ford?
Oh, that's a Chevy.
It's a
Are you
Chevy?
kidding?
Yeah.
Oh,
Chris's
Ford
friend
was the other.
Yeah.
Gotcha. He's a Chevy guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Órale, it's enormous.
Did you know Max my truck? Yeah. Do you have any comments?
This is living.
Oh my gosh. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Passing time.
Look at him.
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable.
Amor.
Marisol. If you're reading this, don't worry. I haven't done anything stupid. It turns out having a big heart isn't as nice as it sounds. The doctors warned me it would get me in the end. So I planned ahead.
Without fail, around lunch and on weekdays. Get a little large.
My lawyer will give you access to my bank.
You said they're cutting around his face?
Yeah.
That's how you have to do it.
The details, man.
So you'll have enough to get the children through school. And do what you like with the rest. The house and everything in it is yours. So long as you promise never to sell it to those real estate bastards. And for God's sakes, Marisol, don't let Tommy drive the Chevy. Or anyone else.
Oh man. Oh, dude, what a movie. Huh.
Light through the door.
Wow. Goodness. Man.
Wow.
Well, thank you, Billy. Thank you,
Oh,
Billy,
man.
for recommending this movie. Yeah. Oh.
I love how it says they're tearjerker movies right there.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely not at all what I expected. It was more than I expected. So beautiful. So complex. Simple but complex, you know, the human emotion and
We're speechless.
Yeah.
Ugh. Oh man, there's so much to be said. I'll start. Go ahead.
No.
No. You first, please.
I'm no. I was gonna say it felt very very real. Very It wasn't. I don't know the way that you're able to follow this character.
The story really breathed, I would say.
Yeah, it really was given the time it needed.
Mhm.
There was no rushing. Every moment was special, intentional. And so, yeah, just like you guys said, beautiful. But you were gonna say that.
No, I'm trying to circle back to this character, but there was throughout the movie, I just kept seeing these different. It was interesting because the movie is about this character Otto, but Tom Hanks has given us so many great movies throughout his career, and there was little connections to a lot of the stuff he's done in the past. When the jazz played, I remembered the importance of jazz in the terminal. The train made me think of Polar Express.
Yeah.
The fact that he tried to commit suicide by hanging made me think of Castaway. So all these things that kind of I had kind of a bit of a flashback and almost like a montage of these characters that he's played that
toys, like, you know, Toy Story.
Right, with the box when he was telling the cat to get in the box.
Yeah.
Just all these things that they're just he's just made for this role, and I know he he was producer on it. I'm glad to hear it was a novel. I did remember reading somewhere that maybe it was the Hollywood Reporter or Variety. I don't know which one. They weren't a fan of the movie, and I don't understand why, quite frankly. It's so beautiful. The pacing was, I think, it was perfect. It felt like a book. The details, the cinematography took its time.
I wonder if
Showing all those things, I don't
because he is Tom Hanks and he's played so many iconic characters throughout his career, sometimes it's hard for people to see past that and what else he can play. And obviously, maybe for people who are like in love with Castaway or, you know, different movies that he's been in, it's like, you know, I can only see this, but it's like, you know, it's all happening in there for a reason. I think if you're so caught up of like who, like, oh my gosh, it's Tom Hanks, it's like, no, it's like he's playing the person called Otto and his story and everything. So yeah, it's not, I can understand why, but at the same time it's kind of silly.
It is, and
but
the fact that this character he's the center of these orbiting other characters that are just so fabulous. The character of Marisol, of course, stands out. I mean, she's a matriarch of her family and pure joy and excited to be alive. I mean, goodness gracious, all of them just really great characters.
Yeah, so many great characters. I think what resonates with me the most is, you know, the reason I said it was very simple yet complex is because, you know, the story takes place within, you know, a small line of condos, you know, and in this seemingly small town, you know, again, small strip, and he kind of has had control of that, but, you know, Otto's journey and the character's journey for him was larger than life, you know, what that little strip meant and maintaining it, but also what it meant, obviously, for him and Sonia. And I think what I loved, and maybe I don't know what the Hollywood Reporter critiqued, but
I mean, I don't even remember. It's not
right, but it's not what matters. But it's more the level of I can see what, like, in terms of the progression of the story and the arc and the movement of it, the shift happened, and it wasn't this. I mean, it was climactic, but it also was just like a switch for him, and it wasn't. It was just. It was simple, and it was like that light bulb moment for him, and then things shifted, and then it was just, you know, it's more of I think an internal journey, an emotional. internal journey for him in his soul and his heart, and moving on from losing Sonia, who was everything to him. And I think Marisol was that only person that he allowed to go in, and through her is how we were able to see. And then of course every time that he was trying to commit suicide and end his life and be with Sonia, because that's really what it was too, is him kind of
he
just
didn't find
wanting
anything else worth living for.
Right,
like,
yeah,
he just wanted to be with her.
He didn't see any worth in it. But Marisol was the one that convicted him, that put him in, kind of made him see life in a different way. And I think the full circle moment really is when he gives her the crib repainted. That broke me, because in a world where he thought he would never be able to
hold a child, but also like, I don't know,
I think he blamed himself. I know he blamed himself for what happened to Sonia and to his child. And
especially in that kind of moment where he went to the restroom, and of course, like, that one choice probably would haunt him the whole time, because it's like, well, he could have been there for her, he could have protected her from it happening,
right? And it's, how much control did he really have of that situation?
Yeah.
But it's that level of himself and what he has to live with, and the wheelchair, and then how he also felt helpless, not being able to change the community around them to fit what now would be his wife's lifestyle and way of living. So there's just a lot there that it was beautiful to see him kind of redeem and kind of be able to be graced with those beautiful moments. It was just, I guess the point I was trying to make, because I know I kind of said a lot, but it's a journey that for most people just won't see. If Marisol doesn't stay at his house and look and have someone that cares like that, and then Sonia, like I said earlier during the reaction, was also, even in her passing, protecting him, was guiding him, was reminding him, but anybody that you pass by can be going through that. And I think it's such a universal message, emotion, I think, time of life, when you've reached that point where you're kind of in that limbo of just wanting to be with your person, especially at that point in life. And I think Anita and Ruben was an interesting dynamic to have in there as well. It was just so many elements that were so well done. But the flashbacks I thought were executed extremely well. They weren't like out of nowhere. I think they were very sensory in terms of how he was brought back to it. The smoke from the car going into his window, to the smoke from the train, and a lot of visuals that help us really step into his shoes. And it's just
I love the Marisol character, how fully present she was in her daily life. Like, she was just fully alive. And he was trying to kind of end his life because he didn't find a reason for living. And I think the parallels that he saw, like, every time he would try to end his life, there was these, like, glimmers of hope, of purpose, without even looking for it. But I think if Marisol wasn't as invasive in his life,
right?
I think a lot of times we may be so, unaware of what someone right next door could be going through.
Oblivious too.
And sometimes it does take that moment of, like, asking, like, are you okay? Like, really insisting on checking on somebody and being there for them. And like you said, it was very universal. Like, you could think about this little town, but it shows this beautiful concept of the beauty of life, and the importance of every moment, and our purpose. How many lives were changed because he didn't kill himself, because he stuck around,
right?
And he stayed there. And I did realize I had this moment. I remembered the diplomas on the wall where Marisol had a degree. She had been through a lot of change coming to this country, and she was raising her kids, and I remember he called her an idiot, and when he saw that on the wall, he recognized, like, she's a smart woman. She she has a good head on her shoulders, and
she just has a great heart too,
and a big heart. Yeah. So when he said you're not an idiot, it just, you know, it's kind of turning it around. Like, don't forget who you are, your worth, and your value, and you know what you can do for the world. So I loved it so much.
Yeah, and it's beautiful because I feel like Sonya, yes, in her memories was protecting him and kind of watching over him, but also the people around them. You know, you have a character like Malcolm who was a student, and the first character you meet that he ends up yelling at, you know, Malcolm ends up being the student that Sonya taught. So he has all these people that start to slowly invade, and of course we see him resisting,
yeah,
and then, you know, the movie just beautifully.
Well, I think I find it too ironic in a beautiful way of his condition being of him having a bigger heart, and that's like the thing he most avoids. I think try to almost like forget or kind of put aside, and obviously figuratively having a big heart to, you know, help others and love others. Well, he also physically had a big heart, so I just found that like really sweetly ironic in that sense. But in the end, like obviously his condition did, you know, get to him eventually, but he died a happy man and lived out his life to the best of his ability until his day came. So yeah, it was beautifully done.
What a beautiful way to leave such a legacy.
Yeah.
The way he was able to, like, he died naturally, but he was able to redeem a lot of things before going. Almost like earning a new family.
Yes.
And leaving his print on them. And he changed their lives.
Yeah.
He left them his home. He gave the car, like Malcolm too.
Even Jimmy the cat, you know, Anita, Ruben. I mean, they were gonna leave.
Yeah.
That whole place, you know.
I have to admit, tonight I kind of got my hopes up. Before we decided, you guys should have seen us decide what we were going to watch tonight. It was quite a mission. And I found myself irritated because I think I really wanted to watch something romantic. I think I was in the mood for something, and we were talking about maybe a romantic comedy. And so I didn't know anything about this movie except that Tom Hanks was in it. I remember the trailer was about him teaching some Latina woman how to drive, and I thought that might be interesting. But I just didn't think we would have that moment. My favorite moment is when he's having dinner with Sonya for the first time.
Yeah.
And he's having soup. And she realizes what he does. That was my favorite moment in this whole movie.
That one got me emotional for sure.
And you talk about what love really is, you know. And she naturally brought it out of him to just love, truly, selflessly, just to the point where he wanted to make sure she would eat well, and it's like she knew right then, like, this is the guy for my life.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that was a very powerful moment, and then it adds so much justification for him to be like, I'm done. I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah.
You know, and then you learn little by little everything he went through with her after the bus accident, and it just, you know, all of it makes sense. At first, you're just appalled. You just can't believe, why is this man trying to end his life at first? And I love that question gets answered so patiently throughout the whole movie. All by these other characters that are just... And then I think my second favorite scene is when he's teaching Marisol how to drive.
Yeah.
And it just, you know, it culminates with him, as you said, love, telling her, you're not an idiot. You can do this.
Yeah.
You know, you can drive.
I'm so glad we got to watch it.
Yeah, it really shows that message too of, you know, for people who, you know, feel lonely or feel like they don't have anyone, or feel like, you know, what's this life worth living if there's no one out there for me anymore or at all. It's like there's so much you could miss by ending your life so early on, and it's like that's not the path that you were given, you know. You were still alive for a reason. You're still living and breathing for a reason. And it's like if Otto, you know, if the first time he hung himself was to succeed, he would have never helped that whole town. Probably would have kept becoming that whole weird condo complex.
Yeah.
And the people who just moved in would have probably had to move out in like a couple of months. It's like, you know, it's these little things. Sometimes a little small town, you feel like you'd never make an impact. quote unquote, but it's just loving fully to anyone you see, even if it's just giving someone a smile or an acknowledgement.
Yeah.
It's just very well done.
Yeah, man. There's definitely, it's one of those movies that will be sitting with us, I think.
Oh yeah,
because there's a lot. It's a great character piece. Some of the writing was, I loved the writing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, nothing felt forced in my opinion. I thought all of it was just very, very, very well done.
It was grounded. It felt real.
Yeah.
And Jemmy, I think you really hit it. I think that's a really big, and it's a message that it just like blossoms through the story, and it's that life is so not just precious but necessary.
Yeah.
All life is necessary, and so every person we encounter, has something that we can give to them, and they can give to us, and that beautiful exchange is why we need to be 100% present, as present as we can be. So I love how you put that, Jemmy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's, man, beautiful. Thank you again. Thank you, Billy. Thank you, Billy and Principe. Long-time patrons for recommending this movie. We loved it.
I'm glad we could share it with you as well. I encourage you to watch this movie if you haven't.
Yes. Definitely worth it. Worth the watch. So thank you guys so much for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed our reaction to A Man Called Otto. We know this movie, like we said, like we've been talking about, has a lot of complex and dynamic themes. We would love to hear in the comments how this movie resonated with you, what themes, what characters, what moments, scenes, lines that just really stood and that you connected with. What moments you really resonated with you, and we just love to connect with all of you, or a certain moment that you related to that you saw parallels to your own life. We would just love to connect with you in the comments. We just really love to hear all you guys have to say. So meet us down there. Besides that, go out there, spread your light, and have a MaJeliv day. Bye.